Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to go over with you some tips to help you if you are following along to follow on Visual JForex from Duca's Copy. So if you go on YouTube and look for any tutorials, there's a popular one here called Visual JForex webinar, building a scalping strategy. So how this works is if you come to um, the support forum, you'll find um, a series of webinars that are available in English from the guy that presents this. I think it's Bruno. But if you look for this, um, I'll put the link in my description and on my blog. But you scroll down to the bottom, what you'll notice here is you have a file here called Geronimo VFS. So this is the strategy that's designed and built in this webinar. So I have my Visual JForex here showcasing this strategy. And just if you go through that video, you'll know that a lot of these strategies are built in groups. And you know, here they are, and they appear to work okay. So let me just get back to, okay, so hopefully you're familiar with my videos from JForex, sorry, Visual JForex, but if you go to my channel on YouTube, Quant Labs under Duca's Copy, the playlist.
Hey there, how's your trade?
And just look for Duca's Copy. Here we go. But there has been some videos.
Hey guys, I'm Carly Kloss.
Yeah, you'll find a bunch of videos here on Visual JForex that I've uploaded. So I'm not going to go into how this strategy works. You could easily watch this hour-and-a-half video. And basically, I just wanted to show you and give you a tip of how this works. So I can use this strategy as my role model for my own set of strategies. So a couple things here. This does build. So I guess I have to save this. So we're going to save this as Geronimo. And then we can build it. As you can see here, built successfully. And then we can theoretically run it. Now, don't forget you need to have this strategy processor loaded up. I've shown you how to do this in the video. My case, I have my downloads of this file. I've shown how to run this. I'll be back in a minute as I load in my credentials. Okay, so continuing along, we have logged into the Duca's Copy JForex. Don't forget, it's pretty well the same ID and credentials that you would use for JForex. Here we have the panel, a little tray thing for this program. So we're logged in under this demo account. So now we can go back to JForex and run that strategy. So we should be able to connect with it now because it is running. So as usual, we get our historical versus real time. So I'll just choose historical. Now, the only thing I really wanted to show was that this does run. So I'll just let it run for the last day or so. So we'll run it. Now the funny thing is that there's no orders that get sent out, but again, it's probably something I'm doing wrong from the strategy. But it does run as I said, and there's no errors so that I see, I think. And then we get a report. As you can see here, the the accounting of the start and finish of the balance, and as you can see, there's no orders run for whatever reason. And last part is we've got our source code here, which is pretty long file, but as I said, you can use it as a reference into this using the strategy that's found on the webinar from Dukas Copy. So if I here, let me just export it. So we can export to a Java file. Okay, so we're going to call it Geronimo. So that should be that. So if I load up my JForex, the platform, use the same credentials as that other program that we just started. This one here, the Dukas Copy JForex Visual. And again, this is the test that you can see the chart for that simulation we just ran, historical. So going back to the platform here of JForex, looks like it's going to start. So what we could do is we should be able to load in that strategy that we just exported. So if we go under strategy here, okay, so we're going to load it. Our case, we're going to use the computer. We could load in from Visual JForex, but we've already downloaded it. So actually, let's just do this, the Visual JForex, my strategies. So hopefully we can see Geronimo. Yep, there's Geronimo right there. Open. Okay, so question is, did Geronimo, I don't think we can edit it. We can remove it, but let's just try running it. Now, I believe this would be live data. Let's see our messages, starting Geronimo. And here's our messages for Geronimo here. And there you go. And it seems to be, well, I don't think this would be the current position from the strategy. We would have seen an alert. Okay. So that's from a previous session. It doesn't look like it's going to do the orders, but I'll have to go through the strategy itself and figure out why. But I just wanted to show you how you can probably start with a basic strategy from a webinar found on YouTube and get it to run and show you that life cycle. Hopefully it'll help you out. Talk to you later.